And now let's peace out Sweden for a full annexation and what little money they have. And that's it. Hello everyone, my name is King Kongveal and welcome back to my royal court here in Europa Universalis 4, where I am ruling as the Emperor of Germany. This last episode we did quite a bit of expansion. We expanded up here in Scandinavia and the Baltics a bit. We expanded down here in Hungary. We expanded over in the Low Countries a little bit. And we even got a little bit in Italy when we were helping out the Ottomans in a war. Today, I have lots of expansion I still need to do. I have about 100 years, and in that 100 years, I need to finish getting all of Carpathia from both Hungary and a little bit from the Ottomans. Get a couple in the Baltic region from Lithuania. This one province here in Russia, but I don't care to get the rest of Russia. This is just to touch up the borders and get all of the Baltic Sea coastline. I also need to take these 3 provinces in Scandinavia from Russia. I need to fight Sweden and annex them. I need to remove my alliance from and basically full annex Norway. I need to finish off the Low Countries from France and Burgundy. Get into France with a little bit from Burgundy and mostly France. And get into Italy with Venice, Savoy, and Spain. So lots still to conquer in the next 100 years. I think I can do it, but I was thinking between last episode and this one, I need to speed up my expansion because that's a lot to conquer and not a lot of time. So I've got to take more than 100 overextension in these wars. So I already don't care about my aggressive expansion, but now I'm going to start basically not really caring about overextension and just go to war and just take a bunch of stuff. Now, I don't want to get up to like 300, 400, 500 overextension necessarily, but let's take a bunch from these wars. So I just finished a war recently with Lithuania where I got a bunch of provinces. Once I finished coring these up, I know I just said I'm not worried about overextension, but I need to get my manpower back up a bit more. So once these finish coring up and once my truce with Hungary ends in 3 years, I'm going to go to war with Burgundy, which will call in France as the defender of the faith, and Sweden and Hungary. And I will co-belligerate Hungary, which will also call in Florence. Probably won't take Florence, but we'll see. And I'll try to take as much from Hungary as I can, try to full annex Burgundy, and maybe even take some from France, or maybe just white peace them. I also want to take at least a little bit from Sweden. So without further ado, let's go ahead and chill for 3 years until my truce with Hungary is up, get my manpower back up, maybe make some more troops because my land force limit is massive now, and then we will go to war. So let's unpause and let's get going. I was also looking at my absolutism and I'm close to 100. So I think I can go ahead and get it over 100. So I'm going to do that by removing the customs union burghers privilege because I don't need this anymore because I don't have any vassals that I need to annex. So that can go. I can also switch over my tier 11 government reform from right to petition over to political absolutism, which gives me some admin efficiency, which is nice, and maximum absolutism. So let's do that as well. And now my maximum absolutism is up over 100. So I just need to get my actual absolutism from 89 up to 100. I can take my next quantity idea, which gives regiment cost minus 10%. Which is unfortunate because I literally just spent a bunch of money trying to build up all of my troops a bit more. I can take my next age ability. Let's go with the Napoleonic Warfare. Artillery levels against forts +3. All right, I'm going to build up a bunch more fleet to both deal with Sweden, but mostly get prepped for my eventual war against England. The Ottomans are about to attack Russia, which is actually good. So let's get my troops over here and ready to go to war with them so I can hopefully try to take these 4 provinces. I'm also going to set these 4 as provinces of interest and hope that they give them to me. My truce with Hungary is about to expire, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to ask the Ottomans to prepare for war, so they don't go to war. I just got 24,000 ducats, so let's upgrade a bunch of these projects. All of my troops are in line here around Hungary, over here in the French-Burgundian border, and up here in Sweden. Let's go ahead and declare war. I will declare for imperialism, call on the Ottomans, co-belligerate Hungary. We'll also co-belligerate Sweden because that doesn't bring anyone else in. I alone greatly outnumber them, but I'm also going to call in the Ottomans and not Norway. Not Norway, at least not yet. Maybe once I occupy all the things that I want, I'll call them in just for some additional support. But let's go ahead and start this war. Okay, so I think I've planned out basically everything that I'm going to take in this war. So from Hungary, I'm going to take these 4 provinces down here, plus these 2 here, because those are where the forts are. From Sweden, I'm going to take these 2 islands, Copenhagen, and this province, which has a fort. So I should be able to full annex them next time. I'm going to full annex Burgundy. And from France, I'm going to take minimum these 3, but maybe a bit more. We'll see. If I take everything that I just said, including just these 3, that'll get me about 163 overextension. But if I take these, that'll get me up to about 200. I could probably handle that. I've got pretty good armies, and yeah, I'll probably do this, honestly. So in that case, I can go ahead and peace out Hungary. I'm not going to take money, not going to take war reps. I don't need their money, and I want to keep the truces as short as I can. And in 10 years, I'll be able to go to war with Hungary again. So let's go ahead and peace out Hungary. And with 97 absolutism and administrative efficiency of 54%, coring these up is quite cheap. Sweden is fully occupied, so let's piece them out for those provinces that I just mentioned. Yeah, we'll take this one as well. And let's peace out. Nice. I just stack wiped like 70,000 French troops, which means they have 40,000 troops left. Yeah, it's over. I am going to take Florence. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. All right, the French are basically done. All but 2 provinces are sieged down. They're starting to get a bunch of rebels, so I don't want to have to fight their rebels. So let's go ahead and peace them out. Okay, yeah, I'll take all that they have in the Low Countries for now, and then we'll head into the French region next war. So let's go ahead and peace them out. We're at 156 overextension, and after I take all of this, that'll get me 75 more. Okay. Though some of these are pretty close to being done, pouring up. I might wait until these are done, or if not done, at least close to being done. But after taking these Low Country provinces from France, I can secure the Low Countries mission, which gets me minus 5 years of separatism, and harsh treatment costs minus 33% for the next 20 years. I gain a permanent claim on the France region, and choosing our trade port, which we'll check out here in a second. So I can establish a presence in the Dutch coast. Every owned trade center in the Low Countries region gets upgraded to level 2, and I gain 50 trade power in the English Channel until the end of the game. Or I get trade efficiency in Lubbock, provincial trade power modifier in Lubbock, and 2 years of trade income. For every trade center I own in the English Channel already is level 2. Oh, I should have taken Calais as well. Get that trade center. Oh well. So I think I'm going to go with let us tend to our northern ports. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end my alliance with Norway so that in 5 years I can fight them. And Savoy just became fully occupied. So let's go ahead and peace them out. Do I want to take anything from them? No, not right now. Then we'll take war reps and money. Not that I need the money, but we'll take it. And Burgundy's unconditionally surrendered. They actually did a while ago, and I can full annex them. But again, I think I'm going to wait a little bit until some of these are closer to being cored up, just so I'm not too high on overextension. The birthplace of the revolution in Spain. A philosopher from Toledo, Jorge Osorio, has published several treatises criticizing the inequities in Spain and calling for a new social contract. Disputing the divine right of monarchs to rule as they see fit, he proclaims that the sovereignty lies with the people and that the ultimate power over the laws and policies of the land must lie with them. His thesis is highly popular among the middle-class entrepreneurs and literati who have taken to spreading his ideas via pamphlets that call for popular mobilization against absolute power. Already they are winning supporters across Europe, and the first sparks of revolution are born. The center of revolution will appear in Toledo. So I have to, for one of my missions, crush the revolution. So after I finish these 3 missions, which I should be able to do relatively quickly, I need to either enact the Revolutionary Empire or Revolutionary Republic, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to get rid of my Prussian militarization mechanic, or any known country is the target of revolution, is at war with Germany, and their capital is owned by me. So I need to do that eventually. And apparently my absolutism is over 100. Nice. So to finish off these missions, other than the Africa and India/East Indies or China one, I need to get my trade power in Lubbock up and get some development or manufactories in Silesia, get a little bit more development in these provinces with manufactories. So I am building more manufacturers. Maybe that will do it. I don't know. And have a bunch of money and high trade power in Saxony. And then once I get a couple more age abilities, I'll be able to take that one, and immediately we'll be able to take that one. I need to get my Junkers loyal to get that one. Then I'll be able to take that one. And then as I said, crush the revolution. And then for the expansion, I need, dang it. Once again, I took 1 province too few from Hungary. I'll finish this off next war. And then I need to get 40 provinces in France, including Paris, and 40 provinces in Italy, and then head into the British Isles. All right, getting there. And I can take my next quantity idea, which gives national supply limit modifier plus 33%. And I can take my 4th age ability. So this is exactly what I need. Let's go with the global naval engagement modifier plus 20%. So with that, I can take the mission Diplomatic Revolution, and I can get 100 Splendor at the beginning of each age, 50 administrative power, and a diplomatic free policy. Very nice. Then I can take the Concert of Europe, and let's see. Several great powers will be strengthened. Intervene in war will give plus 15% power projection, decaying net -1 per year up to a maximum of 30. Influence Nation will now give plus 5 favors to the target country. And I also get Concert of Europe until the end of the game, giving plus 1 diplomatic reputation and 100 diplo power. Sweet. So now I just need my Junkers to be loyal at 60% or greater. They're at 59%. So if I summon the Diet, that'll get it up over 60. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll go with the proposal of the Junkers. Heidelberg needs a training field. And then I can get the Control the Junkers mission. They gain 15 loyalty equilibrium until the end of the game. I get support of the Junkers, get 1 max privilege with them. Strengthen the Junker Supremacy privilege, making it give double the modifiers. I'll have to see what Junker Supremacy is. I'm not sure if I have that. I gain plus 5 military power for every 5 loyalty of the Junkers, up to a maximum of 75 at 75 loyalty. They're at 64%, so I'll get 60 military power for that. Not bad, not bad. And there I can take the Kaiserreich mission. Gain 60 prestige, which will pretty much all be converted into monarch power. I gain 40 power projection, and I get the event, the Kaiserreich, which gives a new government reform at tier 2. So let's go ahead and take that and see what it is. So currently at tier 2, I have Noble Officer Corps. So that gives cavalry costs minus 10%, yearly army tradition plus 0.25. Or I can get the army with the state, which gives militarization now giving plus 10%, scaling plus 10%, army combat ability, land maintenance modifier minus 10%, and monthly total Prussian militarization society plus 0.1. Or can get the Kaiserreich reform, giving plus 15% governing capacity modifier. I'm not worried about governing capacity, even though I'm way over gov cap. I don't care. Let's go full military. Let's get the army with the state. Just cored up a bunch of things and have some more that are close. I'm down to 122% overextension. So now time to go up to about 200 by fully annexing Burgundy. And why not? Take their money. Let's go. And I can seize land and go up to 100% crown lands. Nice. And Great Britain wants to ally me, but I don't think I'm going to do that because I want to fight them soon. Problem is, their ships. They have 414 ships, whereas I have 139. So I think what I might need to do is get more coastline in Italy, especially in France. Get all the coastline I can so that I can get more naval force limit because I'm already over force limit. Yeah, I need to get more naval force limit so I can try to invade England, but I'm not going to ally them. And let's get as much naval force limit as I can from buildings. And now that we're at peace, let's chill for a little bit, get my manpower back up, and then shortly we'll probably head to Russia, take the 4 provinces I want from Russia. I could take all the Novgorod and White Sea trade nodes. We'll think about it. I can get my third to last quantity idea, which gives reinforced costs minus 33%. So I was just looking at the cost of that, and it said that it was cheaper because of a golden age. And I had forgotten that I had a golden age for the entire life of this ruler who came to power at age 15, and he is now 65. So I've had an additional 50-year golden age so far, and he's still kicking. All right, it is time to go to war with Russia. Other than the 4 provinces that I really want, I don't know what else I'm gonna get. We will just have to wait and see, I guess. And currently I do not have military access to Persia, or Malacca, so I can't get down there. Well, I mean, I could get down to Malacca, but I don't have the fleet for that. So we'll wait and see if I get access or not. I could always ask access through the Ottomans, I'm sure, but I can take my next quantity idea, which gives land maintenance modifier minus 5%. All right, so I can now get down to Persia through Transoxiana. So once I get over there, I'll be able to piece them out. My truce with Norway just ended. Let's go ahead and go to war with them. They're only allied with, them in Madagascar. Well, okay then, fair enough. Let's do imperialism and go to war. Be trade leader in 7 different trade goods. Just got that achievement. I can take my next age ability, unrestricted conquest. Ignore coring distance. Well, that is how I can get into South Africa and India or the East Indies. Maybe I can finish this mission tree after all. Oh, my king finally died. Oh well, it's bound to happen sooner or later. And I have an heir, good, military and diplo, not very good, admin, okay. I can get admin tech 26, which gives some governing capacity, admin efficiency, and development cost modifier. Sorry, admin tech 27. Oh man, I'm up to 71% trade power in Lubbock. I need 75. All right, I've lost 160,000 troops in this war against Persia and Russia, all because of Persia. So I'm going to peace out. I'm going to take the 4 provinces I want, plus Novgorod, because it's a center trade, plus all the coastline up here. And I'm also going to take war reps and make them end their alliance with Persia. I'll take some of their money, and let's end that war. Now I gotta build my army back up because Persia obliterated me. So let's pull my troops back and chill for a little bit so I can get my manpower back up and I can get my troops back up. All right, and Norway will now give me what I want, which is all of their lands in Scandinavia. They still have a bit over here in the New World, but they can stay there. I don't care. So the only thing in Scandinavia that I won't have after this is this one province of Great Britain and these few provinces in Sweden. So let's end this war. All right, so let's chill for a little bit, get my manpower back up, get my troops back up, and soon I'll actually be able to hit Lithuania because I need 2 provinces from them. But I should be able to do that basically as soon as our truce ends because they don't have any allies and they only have 85,000 troops. So once I get my troops back and that truce ends, I will go to war with them. Oh, there's the truce. Who's the defender of the faith? Portugal. All right, let me get my troops back, and then we'll do it. Venice entered a coalition against me. In that case, let's go ahead and declare the war now while my troops are getting back. Some of them are back, and that'll at least get Lithuania and Portugal out of the potential coalition. So let's declare war to imperialism. We will call in the Ottomans, and I'm literally just going to take these 2 provinces that I want. And let's go. And there goes Venice out of the coalition. That's what I was expecting. My truce with Hungary is ended. They're allied with France, Spain, and guaranteed by Venice. So when I go to war with them, it'll be everyone. I may have to find some other way around that. All right, siege down a couple more things, speed up pretty much the rest of Lithuania's army, and I can now peace out. So let's go ahead and take these 2 provinces that I want. Just want to make sure these are the last ones in the region that I want, and they are. So let's send that demand. There we go. All right, now that I've finished up the Baltic, Scandinavia, except for Sweden, which I can go to war with in a year, Poland, North Germany, South Germany, and the Low Countries. I still need to get these provinces in Carpathia from Hungary and a couple of provinces in Carpathia from the Ottomans eventually. I need to get a bunch in France, all of Italy, and all of Great Britain. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't have all of Scandinavia. There's one still missing. All right, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Progress is being made slowly. But now I gotta chill, get my manpower back up, get my army back up, and become the military hegemon, which I'll be able to soon once I get up over 1 million troops. But yeah, chill, get my army back up, and then we'll figure out what to do. Maybe hit Venice, maybe hit France again. I don't know. My truce with Sweden just ended, and I got some rebels and things. Once these troops get back here, we will go to war with Sweden and full annex them. All right, let's go. We'll be fighting Portugal, but that's fine. Let's get them. And I just stack wiped all of Sweden's army. I can get Diplotech 27. And gain at least 7 naval morale. Just got that achievement. Alright, Sweden is fully occupied, but I don't think I can full annex them. No, I gotta knock Portugal out. I can take my next age ability. We'll do the improved force march. Sure, why not? I can also take military tech 27 for dirt cheap. Alright. All right, Lisbon finally fell. So what I'm actually going to do to them, I can't take anything in South Africa because they have a fort there that I haven't sieged down. However, I can take some things over in the East Indies from them. So this is what I was looking at so far, but I think I might be able to take a little bit more. So I need 20 provinces out here. Well, I can take these provinces. Is this one in the East Indies? I think it is. Yeah. So I'm going to take these provinces here from Portugal. And then I'll start working on spreading out in the East Indies. So I can get 20 provinces out here. So I can take that mission. And then I will need to take 10 provinces here, which I can take from Spain currently because they don't have a fort. And then I can spread out from there. So let's peace out Portugal for these provinces. And now let's peace out Sweden for a full annexation and what little money they have. And that's it. So now I've got some manpower. So let's work on building my troops back up. I still only have 73% trade power in Lubbock. I own the entire trade node. Let's get some more trade ships, see if that helps. I can take the mission Found the Indian Trading Company. I get an additional merchant, global trade power, plus 5%, and 300 ducats. Yeah, let's do it. All right, I stated up the Denmark state, which had a level 2 trade center, and upgraded it to level 3, and that got me to 75%. So let's go ahead and take that mission. Protected markets. I get cost to promote mercantilism, minus 33%. And for 20 years, goods produced modifier plus 10%. Though actually, I want to get a bunch of mercantilism before I do this. Yeah, let's get a bunch of mercantilism. So I'm at 20 and I'd like to get up to 90. So let's do this a bunch and then we'll take that mission when I'm ready. My naval force limit is already up to 293. So it's time to make a bunch of ships to prepare for war and invasion of the British Isles. And I can take my last quantity idea, which gives land attrition minus 25%, and it'll also give me land force limit plus 33%. Which means my land force limit is now 1,196, which means I can get over 1 million troops and get the military hegemon, which I am working towards as I build up my army. I can also get some new decisions. Let's see what we have. Ooh, goods produced modifier. Yeah, definitely. Let's see, do I want to get this one? Discipline plus 5%. Let's see what else I've got for military. No, I'm good with these. Infantry combat ability, artillery combat ability, and siege ability. Yeah, we're good. We're good. And I now have the largest military in the world, and it's only going to expand from there. After I take protected markets, which I'm going to wait until I have 90 mercantilism, I can immediately take the industrialized Silesia, and I'm working on getting 2 more manufactories in these provinces, so that should get me up over the 250 development for that, so I should be able to take that immediately as well. And then once I have 10,000 ducats, I'll be able to take that as well. So these 4 should happen pretty easily. And I'm already working on the overseas empire, which I'm working on getting some troops and some ships up over there so that I can start expanding in that area as well. And then, as I said, once I go to war with Spain, I'll try to take these provinces so that I can spread out here into Portugal as well and take those. And I think that's going to happen when I go to war with Venice because they're allied to Spain. But looking at these troop differences, they vastly outnumber me. But I think most of that is like these two and their troops are mostly probably overseas, but I want to at least wait until I can get the Ottomans in, which will be April 1752, so early next episode. So in the meantime, for basically the rest of this episode, I'm just going to be sitting here building buildings, which I've been doing, and building up troops, which I have been doing, and I'm close to having a 1 million man army. So shortly, I should be able to take the military hegemon, and I want to basically max out my land force limit, or maybe even above that, in preparation for this war against Venice, Spain, and Portugal. So that's all I'll be doing for the next 4 years for the rest of the episode. I could probably declare war on Savoy and take that. That'll just be Savoy and France. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this, actually. So let's declare for imperialism, call in the Ottomans. I may take some stuff from France. I may not. I might just make them break alliances with like Hungary and Spain, but we shall see what I do with them. But imperialism, call in the Ottomans, and let's go to war. I can take my next age ability. Let's go with the anti-revolutionary zeal. Sure. Neither of these last two matter because I don't have any subjects. Oh, man. I've got a regency. My king died. Oh, well. I can get admin tech 28, which gives some production efficiency. I'm up to 46 mercantilism out of the 90 that I want. We're getting there. All right, France is pretty much done. Only a couple of provinces not sieged down and some overseas stuff not sieged down. So let's go ahead and piece them out. We've got 91%. So the first thing I want to do is make them in their alliance with Hungary and with Spain. Then I want to take provinces that they have over here in the East Indies. I have 9, I need 20. So I need 11 provinces from them. All right, so there's the 11 provinces that I need. So let's take that. I'll try to take some of the forts that they've got. So I can take those 4 provinces as well, take what of their money I can, and yeah, we'll call this good. Yeah, there we go. So now if we look over here, I've got the 20 provinces I need. So I need a port, a province in the China super region, and then the provinces in Africa. Okay. Man, this fort here has been sieged for over 800 days. My gosh. And it's only at 42%. I probably can't full annex them because of that. Actually, I can. So let's go ahead and end this war. There we go. And I just looked at the date and realized I was a couple of months over where I should have ended this episode. So we will go ahead and stop here. March 3rd, 1750. and we have grown quite a bit. We've done a lot today. We expanded a bit into Russia and the Baltic and Scandinavia regions. We finished occupying all of the Scandinavia region except for this one province from Great Britain. We finished off the Low Countries, and we expanded a bit into France and even a little bit into Italy today. And we got more from Hungary into the Carpathia region, which next episode, pretty much immediately, I think, I'll go to war with them, co-belligerate Venice, and honestly, probably Spain as well, and try to take a bunch more in the Italian region, as well as finish off Hungary, part of the Carpathian region. We also got some provinces over here in the East Indies, and we've got all the provinces that I should have taken this one, but whatever, I don't care. But we got all the provinces I need for this mission. I wonder if I can now charter a company. So this one has pretty high development. What would it take? 29,000. Let's go with this and just do the 29,000. So we will charter this company here. There we go. Bought and made a charter company. So that means that now for that mission, I just need to finish the scramble for Africa, where I need 10 provinces in the South Africa region, South Africa super region. Ah, okay. That kind of changes things a little bit. But I still think what I'm going to do is I will end this war against Hungary, Venice, and Spain. I will take these provinces here, these 4 provinces here, and then in whatever next war I'm in with Portugal, I'll take 6 more provinces down here because I'll have a jumping off point for that. And then I'll be able to finish that mission. And then I need 31 more provinces in Italy, which I'll be working on that soon. And I need 31 more provinces in France, which I'm working on that. And I want to try to get all of Italy and all of France regions. And then I'll need to go into Great Britain. And again, I want to try to take all of Great Britain. But I've got 3 episodes left and about 70 years. So I think I've got a pretty good shot at it, I think. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please come back next week for the next episode. And be sure to check out my other playthroughs on this channel. I'm currently working on a playthrough where I'm playing as Aragon, working on becoming Rome, with the possibility of becoming Sardinia, Piedmont, and Italy in between there. We'll see. And be sure to head over to my other channel, Kongveal Survives, where I live stream survival games twice a week. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, however much of it is left, and I will catch you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.